Good morning, my dear students. Hope all of you are well. And we have already completed your pre-half yearly unit test portion. And today we will discuss these exercise problems of physical change and chemical changes. Okay. So in your book, the first problem is given: define a physical change. So here you have to write that a change where no new substance is formed and where the composition and the properties of the substance involved in this change remain same, and as well as this is a reversible change, and this is called physical change. Next one is given that a chemical change. So you have to write that a change where new substance is formed and whose composition and properties are entirely changed from those of the original compound, and it is irreversible, and it may be associated with some energy change. There may be formation of heat or there may be formation of light, and that is why this is called a chemical change. Next one is given that give two examples for each of the above two changes. So any physical change you can tell that switching on of a bulb or blowing of bulb, you can tell this is a physical change, or you can tell that on boiling water from steam, this is a physical change. Chemical change, any chemical reaction you can tell that reaction of hydrogen and oxygen in presence of electric spark forming water, this is a chemical change. If you burn charcoal, if you burn the sugar, that is a chemical change. Also burning of charcoal carbon, this forming carbon dioxide, that is also a chemical change. That's also you can tell. Next one is given that what are reversible and irreversible changes, give one example. So when a change of a substance can be reversed by changing the condition, then it is called reversible change. So here both the backward and the forward is process is possible. Suppose if you take some water and if you boil it, then it will go into the gaseous state, that is there will be formation of steam, and if you cool the steam, then there will be condensation and you will get that water liquid again back. So definitely it is a reversible process. Next one we will tell that irreversible changes. Now if a substance cannot be brought back to its original after certain changes, then it is said to be an irreversible change. Like if you take a piece of paper, if you burn it, and you will get ash, there will be formation of gas that contains carbon dioxide and water vapor, and you will not get back that paper again. So this is definitely a irreversible change. Suppose a growing of plant, and the plant will never go to its original state, in any cases, so this is also a irreversible change. Actually in our world, whatever changes are happening around you, maximum they are irreversible changes. Next one is given that mention a change which is always desirable. Desirable change, you can tell anything that when you are burning gas for cooking something, or curry, definitely this change is called a desirable change. And next one is given that undesirable change. Undesirable change, you can tell that earthquake, you can tell that epidemics, these are undesirable change. Next one is periodic change. Periodic change, you can tell that season change, that is a periodic change. Next one is given, question is burning physical change or chemical change? Definitely burning is a chemical change, because new compounds are formed and it is also irreversible. Just now I have discussed that if you burn a piece of paper, then it will form ash and you will not get back the paper again into its original form. So definitely it is a chemical change. Next one is given that a burning candle shows both physical and chemical changes. Yes, a burning candle shows both physical and chemical changes. When you are burning a candle, definitely there is wax will melt, and there will be formation of liquid wax. And again, when you will cool this, or because of this environmental temperature, again it will cool back to the solid state. Definitely, so it is a reversible change and it is a physical change. And when you are burning this wax is made of hydrocarbon containing hydrogen and carbon. There will be chemical reaction, that oxygen present in air will combine with this hydrogen forming water, and combining with this carbon of the hydrocarbon wax, okay, forming carbon dioxide gas. Definitely this is a chemical change. Okay. Next is given that state 3 differences between evaporation and boiling. First we will tell that evaporation is a very slow process, but boiling is a fast process. And evaporation takes place from the surface of the liquid, but boiling all parts of the liquid. Okay. And evaporation takes place at all temperature. Okay. And boiling takes place at a fixed temperature, like water boiling point is 100 degrees centigrade. Okay. So this is called boiling point. Hope you can understand. Next one is given that state 4 differences between physical and chemical changes. So first I will tell that in physical change no new substance is formed, but in chemical change new substance is formed. Physical change is temporary, but chemical change is permanent. And physical change is reversible and chemical change is irreversible. And physical change may or may not be associated with energy change, but chemical change there may be formation of heat and light, so definitely there is energy change. Next is given that state 4 difference, that already discussed. Next, question number 8. What do you observe when water is boiled? Okay, so definitely when water is boiled, then what will happen? The liquid state will go to the gaseous state. So definitely there will be a change of state from liquid state, okay, to the gaseous state. That will be observed. Next one is given a piece of paper is burned. Just now I have discussed, if you burn a piece of paper, what you will observe? You will get some ash after burning, as well as there will be formation of gas containing carbon dioxide and water. And here you can write that carbon dioxide gas turns lime water milky, and water vapor will turn the anhydrous copper sulfate, that is white in color, will turn into blue color. Next one is given that some ice cubes are kept in a glass tumbler. So if you take some ice cube in a glass tumbler in a room temperature, definitely what will happen? It will melt and there will be formation of liquid, that is a state change from solid to liquid. As well as outside of the glass tumbler there will be formation of water droplets, because in air there is moisture that will condense to form water droplets. So that things you will observe. Next one is given that solid ammonium chloride is heated. So if you heat the solid ammonium chloride, you will get a white sublimation. You know that sublimation is a process where you change the solid to direct the gaseous state, so that you will observe. Next one is given an iron nail is kept in tap water for few days. So definitely there will be formation of rust. Its formula is Fe2O3 or XH2O. It is a oxide of iron, okay, hydrated oxide of iron, and here moisture and oxygen both are the necessary component for this type of chemical change. Next is given that a spoon of sugar is heated in a pan. If you heat a sugar formula is C12H22O11. This is a carbohydrate compound, and when you will apply heat, water molecules will come out. Okay, 11 water molecule will come out. Okay, so you will observe a gas. Okay, water vapor is coming, and that will turn the white copper sulfate blue, as well as there will be a black residue. Okay, that is a sugar charcoal is formed. That will be observed. Next one is given a lighted matchstick is brought near the mouth of the test tube containing hydrogen gas. Okay, so definitely the hydrogen gas will burn with a blue flame, and there will be formation of pop sound. So pop sound is observed here. Okay, next one is quicklime is dissolved in water. So quicklime is nothing but calcium oxide. It will react with water. I am writing the reaction, that calcium oxide is reacting with water, forming calcium hydroxide. This calcium hydroxide is called slack lime. So here you will write that huge amount of heat will generate in this reaction. Okay, so here you have to write that the solution starts boiling, and a slurry of white slurry of calcium hydroxide is formed, as well as there will be formation of some hissing sound. Okay, one sound will also form. Next one is given that a little amount of curd is added to bowl containing warm milk and kept for 5 hours. So definitely the whole milk will turn, okay, into curd, and liquid milk, that is the liquid and becomes jelly like, okay, or you can tell semi solid type of a compound, that is called curd. Okay. Next one is given, question number 9, name a chemical change which takes place in presence of heat. Burning of any kind of fuel, that you can give. Light, photosynthesis, you can tell. Electricity, that is the electrolytic decomposition of water when you take some acidulated water, and if you pass electricity, it will dissociate into hydrogen and oxygen gas. In cathode there will be formation of hydrogen, in anode there will be formation of oxygen. Okay, so this is the answer. And next part is given objective type of question. Okay, in objective type of question there is a fill in the blanks. A new substance is always formed in a dash change, so you have to write chemical change. Melting of ice is a dash change, you have to write physical change. When a candle burns, wax melts, melting of wax is a physical change, you have to write. Chemical change occurs as a result of dash, that is rearrangement of atoms between two substances, or you can write the reaction between two substances. Better you write rearrangement of atoms between two substances. Burning of a fuel is a dash change, you have to write chemical change. Revolution of earth around the sun is a dash change, so in this case you have to write is a natural periodic change. Okay, next one is growing of a seedling into a plant is a chemical change. Next, question number 2 is given, different types of changes are given, you have to state whether the following are physical and chemical changes. Glowing of bulb, definitely is a physical change. Burning of sugar, chemical change. Heating of water, definitely it is a physical change. Growing of a piglet into pig, it is a chemical change. Burning of wood, okay, this is also a chemical change. Passing electric current through heater's rod, okay, so it is a physical change. If you stop the electricity, it will become cold. Okay. Water cycle in nature, definitely water cycle in nature will be physical change. Okay, because from river, pond and different water reservoir, the water is going by evaporation, it is going to the upward and forming cloud, and again it is precipitating as rain. Okay, so in this way one cycle is going on, definitely it is a physical change. Respiration in living being, already I have discussed, this is a chemical change, because there will be formation of some carbon dioxide and water, huge amount of energy is forming. Okay, by that energy we are doing everyday's work. Next one is given that shaping of a pieces of glass. Glass shaping, definitely it is a what type of reaction, what type of change? This is a physical change. Okay, there is no change in the composition. Okay, only the shape is changing. Next one is given that lightning. Because of lightning, huge amount of heat is generating. So there in air there is different types of gases like nitrogen, oxygen. They will combine from nitric oxide. As well as clouds are either positive or negative charge, and when they are clashing, there is neutralization and there is also formation of sound. So you can tell both physical and chemical change in case of lightning. Next one is dissolving of sugar in water. Dissolving of sugar in water is physical change. Okay, if you evaporate the water, you will get back the sugar. Heating a mixture of iron fillings and sulfur, definitely is a chemical change. It will form ferrous sulfide. Mixing of oil with water, you can easily separate and it will not mix. It is a physical change. Cutting of wood into small pieces, definitely that will be a physical change, because size is changing and big wood is converting into the small pieces. Okay, but the chemical composition remains same. Photosynthesis is a chemical change. Digestion of food, definitely it is a chemical change. Melting of wax is a physical change. Boiling of egg, definitely it is a chemical change. You will not get back the that solution in the present in the egg again. And then stacking of lime, already I have discussed, this is a chemical change when you are adding calcium oxide in water forming calcium hydroxide. Next is there that question number 3, match the following. Evaporation of water, so here you have to write this is a physical change. Milk turning sour, So definitely it is a chemical change. Earthquake. So here you have to write this is non-periodic change. Next, changes of season. Here you have to write this is periodic change. Glowing of bulb, you can tell that reversible change. So matching completed. Next one is true and false. Cutting of paper into pieces is a chemical change. So what you will write? No, it is not a chemical change, only the size is changing, okay? Chemical composition remains same, so his answer will be false, it is a physical change. Rusting of iron is a chemical change, yes, it is correct, you have to write true. Earthquake is desirable, no, it is not desirable, okay? And you have to write false here. Melting of ice is a physical change, yes, it is correct, you have to write true. Burning of sugar is a temporary change, okay? So it is not temporary, it is a chemical reaction, okay? And there will be formation of sugar, charcoal, okay? That is carbon is formed, okay? And definitely it is a chemical change. Next one is given that multiple choice question. A substance which cannot sublime is iodine is a sublimable substance, camphor sublimable substance, sugar is not sublimable substance, dry ice is a sublimable substance. So your answer will be the sugar, option C. When you put some ice cubes in a glass, droplets of water and are formed on other wall of the glass, this explains the phenomenon of melting, freezing, condensation, evaporation. So here your answer will be condensation, okay? Water droplets, water moisture present in air will condense to water droplets, okay? Because of this ice, okay, present inside this glass. Burning is a slow process, fast process, natural process, none of the above. You have to write this is a fast process. Which of the following is volatile in nature? Common salt, petrol, water, milk. All of you know that petrol is an organic compound and it is volatile. So you have to, your answer will be option B, petrol. An example of both physical and chemical change is burning of candle, melting of ice, cooking of food, glowing of bulb. Already I have discussed, the answer will be burning of candle. The compound rust is a hydrated oxide of copper, aluminium, iron and gold. So here your answer will be that hydrated oxide of iron. Option C is the correct answer. When sugar is heated, its color changes into red, blue, black, grey. Actually sugar is white, okay, it is forming the black carbon, so definitely its color will be black, and option is, answer is of this MCQ is option C, black. A pop sound is heard when lighted matchstick is brought near the mouth of the jar. This indicates the release of oxygen gas, hydrogen gas, nitrogen gas, water vapor. So definitely the answer will be option B, that is the hydrogen gas, because hydrogen gas burns with in presence of oxygen, okay, with a blue flame, and there will be formation of pop sound. And the last question of this exercise is given that when we add water to the following substance, which one will show a chemical change? Okay, salt, sugar, oil and quicklime. Already I have discussed, so addition of water in quicklime, this is a chemical change. So option D will be your answer. So in this way we have completed this chapter, and in home you can do one project. Here written that maintain a record for 1 year seasonal change in vegetables, clothing, natural events around you, and identify the changes that can or cannot be reversed. Another is given that observe preparation of dishes at your home, identify 2 changes in the process that can be reversed. So you can do one thing, that whatever changes you are observing every day, okay, that you can make a list, which one is physical change and which one is chemical change, okay. So hope you can understand, and all this answer of the questions, okay. Already I have discussed the exercise solution, and I will give you in the written form as a study material, okay. So today up to this, and in next class we will discuss more questions, okay, from these 2 chapters which are in your unit test portion. So today up to this, thank you.